Good morning, guys and gals. Kyle here at a undisclosed remote location, otherwise known as the basement. Gonna play with this little lead trimmer adapter that Measured in Grains sent over to me to try out. I'll give you a look at what it looks like close up. It comes with this trimmer head. You already need these little stems. It's what Lee sells for their little hand trimmer. It's pretty neat. The case just slides on, and it's got a depth setting right here that goes up in the primer hole, and that's what sets it. You got to do this while the AC is not running because you can't hardly hear it. All right. So here we have a case. Well, that 58 1.758 with it running. Line it up. And you feel it stop cutting. .751, close enough for me. You can blow through some cases with this thing. I sat here for, I don't know, it was about 3 hours. Did a bucket load. And they're all trimmed and ready to go. And I made a video on it, but it was so long I got extremely tired of editing. That's when I found out that when the AC kicks on, this big vent right up here above my head, all you can hear is that. You can't hear me talking or anything. So I timed it. It just cut off. Real quick video. You got the basic idea. You know what it looks like. This just screws into this head screws into the case prep center. Then this rod screws into the head, and it's variable depth. So you'll stick it on there, cut a case, measure it, screw it in, screw it out if you went too far, whatever. That took a little bit of time to set up, but once it's set up, boop, 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 as fast as you can do it. You feel it cutting, and then you feel it not cutting. Then you're done. I measured about the first 20. Some of them were a little short. Some of them were, 51, 52. I found it does vary, just like with the regular trimmer, how much pressure you put on it. You put more pressure on it, the shorter the case is going to be. But it's a real nifty tool, and it actually saves quite a bit of time. I was to the point where I wouldn't even trim 223. I would put about 4 firings on it and then just throw it away. Just because it just wasn't worth the hassle. You blow through so much of the ammo to have to trim all those cases. I'd take a box of store-bought ammo and shoot it up and get about 3 or 4 loads on it and then just throw it away. But now 308s and stuff like that, I do take the time and trim all those down. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it's shiny. Trim all those down because, unfortunately, I don't have a scar where I can just sit there and blow through a whole ammo can full of 308. So my shots are a little bit more meticulous. Anyway, I've been telling Mig that I was going to show him this for a week now. And last night on the live chat with New York City Reloader, which was awesome. That man is a wealth of knowledge. If you don't know who he is, NYC Reloader. He's a very smart man, and he's very meticulous about his methods. And he really needs more subscribers. I'm not one of those people that normally beg people to subscribe to somebody, but if you're into casting and reloading, powder coating, if you're watching this, you need to be watching his videos too. Great guy. We stayed on the phone after the chat for a good while, just talking and getting to know each other, because it was odd having no offense, a New York City Yankee on the Georgia Reloading connection. But he was a great guest. We had a lot of fun and actually learned quite a bit from him just during the chat. And then we all got to know him a little better after the chat. He's a very interesting fellow. So go over there and check him out. Like I said, this is just going to be a real quick one for MIG. That's measured in grains, or measure in grains. If you're not familiar with him, go check him out too. He does a lot of really cool stuff. And he does a lot of prepping survival videos as well. I'm starting to posting some, but we'll see what happens. Guys, have a great day, and see you when I see you. Later.